Ah, welcome. Here we are once again, listening to the Melancholic Melody. The continent of Derna, like many lands in this world, sits isolated and largely independent. Stories are often told of other continents, but these are mostly caricatured works of fiction. The truth? Well, even I can't say for certain, but I do know a couple of things. I know of a war to the north between elves and dwarves. However, in Derna, there are no signs of outward conflict concerning the elder races, but things are so seldom straightforward. Ah, one moment. Derna's culture is one defined by an innate distrust of that which is different or unfamiliar. Hardly surprising, given the seemingly endless disputes Derna endures at the expense of the houses. The houses were once united under the rule of the continent's eponymous leader, but soon grew discontent with their lot, and forced King Derna to cede power once they elected their own leaders 6 generations ago. However, despite these tumultuous circumstances, the elder races often afforded the roles of council advisors, record keepers, and treasurers, to name just a few. Some even serve in the military, but very few venture outside of these positions. But enough history. What of this story? 4 adventurers were summoned to the city of Figra by Lord Parian Gulhill and met with King Graphia, who ordered our heroes a journey to the woods north of Crumpton to inspect a cave system that have become a home to a myriad of terrible and vicious beasts, most of whom are not even indigenous to these lands. The creatures have already claimed 70 lives, with about a third of the casualties being other adventurers. The most intriguing part of the Lord's letter, however, was the mention of a sound he hears in the dead of night, a soft, delicate melody that portends tragedy, a prophetic omen of calamity, a childhood memory perverted by encroaching insanity. After arriving at the camp and stopping several creatures at the cave entrance, the party ventured inside, but soon realized their task was more arduous than they initially realized. And so join us as our heroes seek the source of the melody. Okay, welcome one and all to
Hello.
Melancholic Melody once again, and probably going to make this joke yet again, but Doom, it's over to you to do something now.
Ah, it's not used to that.
Really not. And you know what's going to be worse? When we're back tomorrow, shameless plug, with my D&D campaign, it's going to feel strange again.
Yes, because then I'll be going, okay, so I'll... Oh, no, wait.
No, it's my house now. Are you going to put your music on, by the way?
Oof, that's a tall ask. No, not yet. Shortly, yes.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
So, last time on Melancholy Melody, you proceeded to adventure further into the cave systems, twisting and turning down what happened to be the path you were actually meant to go down somehow.
PG instincts.
You avoided most of the encounters, but then had one larger encounter outside of a large stone door against a lot of the smaller bug-like creatures. You've just been walking over the corpses, and in the distance you start to hear a bit of a quiet sound echoing through the doorway. It doesn't cut off quite as quickly as last time. It continues to go on before starting to slowly fade and stopping dead.
Out of interest, while it was playing, did the sound sound like it was getting louder? Like it was coming closer to us? Or would I have to roll perception for that?
Roll perception. Starts up general background music. Seems to be staying still.
Okay. Got that cool, just step between these two and just say, question. Did you hear that sound just now?
The melody?
Statements. Yes. That is how I might describe it.
Oh, yes. Some kind of lullaby, that is.
Shall we proceed?
Well, no time like the present.
I'm not going in there first. It's dark and scary.
Gordak's head, once again rotating 180 degrees in the swivel, looks towards Dareth and just goes, Statement. Do not feel concerned, Dareth. I shall lead.
DM?
Yes.
I'm sorry, bad memory. I believe we did look at the crates already.
Yes.
I did,
You went through the bottom ones, yes.
It was just a bunch of rotten food. I believe you got a hammer from it.
Yeah, regular supplies and things like that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good.
but nothing that could be consumed, right? Well, consumed safely.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Just wanted to be sure that I remembered correctly where we ended. Lucinda will just saunter over to the doors.
As you approach the doors, it seems to have been made from quite nice wood. They seem like they were expensive doors. The stonework around them seems quite intricate, but it's faded with age and were from what you assume might be dripping water from the caves. Part of the doorway on the right-hand side is scratched, and part of it seems gnawed away.
This has been here a while. Yeah, I don't see craftsmanship like this these days anymore.
So, is this door closed or is this open?
One of them's closed, one of them's open. I should specified.
If God
The damaged one is the one that's open, kind of at edges of plants.
So, standing at the door that is damaged and peering down, what can Gordak see?
Just one moment with that. You can see another door. These ones are closed.
So it's kind of like there's doors here and then there's another set of doors further on.
Just a little bit further on, like maybe 5 or so feet.
Okay, in that case, Gordak would like to inspect the floor and ceiling to see if there's anything unusual, just given it's a bit strange for there to be another set of doors after this one. He's looking for traps, basically.
Roll investigation.
Not sure if he's the best to do this, but he is going to try.
Lucy's going to have a look at the design.
Okay, I'll just do my roll.
And also look at basically at the inside or the open, the reverse side from the room we're at, the reverse side of the door, the one that's open. She's looking at that one. Like, is it a similar design or is it simple? And how does that match with the next set of doors?
The doors basically seem to be repeated for the second set, and when you look on the opposite side of the one that you're at, it's the same pattern on the other side. It's basically kind of like intricate carvings of square shapes. Best way I'll describe it. Like a large square. Inside each of the square, there's several smaller squares dividing it up.
Any marks of gnawing and claws on the next one?
There's some marks on the same side again, but they're not as heavy. If you get what I mean.
I'm sorry, did you say the right side or the left side?
The same side. So the right side's the one that's open.
The right side. So the one Lucy's standing at, or the one Gordak is standing at.
Just one second, I'm on the wrong page. Shoop. And shoop. That's the left side. So it's the one you're standing at, which is the open one. Now, Gordak, as you were looking around, The floor and the ceiling seem to be made of wood paneling. The bottom seems to be quite heavily marked with kind of little indents. But the ceiling seems to just be smooth and wood with some minor water damage.
Okay, the floor with the indents, is there any sort of pattern to it? Like, basically what I'm asking is there like are the indents like marking a path from where we are to the doors, or are they kind of just spread out?
So you just
from...
right tap. They're more or less spread out erratically, but they seem to follow a path favoring the right-hand side.
Okay, Gordak would like to proceed into the room first, trying as much as possible to... he's going to put one of his feet onto the indented tiles and like place like increasing amount of pressure, seeing if anything happens.
Or deck save.
Save, okay, I thought there might be.
It's a trap.
I'm going to be really cheeky and ask, considering that Gordak is doing this slowly and is anticipating a trap, do I
Sure.
get advantage to kind of...
I knew it was coming, yeah. Go
Yeah,
on.
sorry, I have to try. And again. Okay.
That was good on
Wood
the first one.
creaks.
Okay, so what happens?
Wood creaks.
Wood creaks. Okay, so... Right, so I think on that, okay, Gordak is going to just take into account what you're just thinking, and it's going to say, it might be wise to avoid these panels here, pointed to the indented panels. You should probably try to keep to the left. And with that, Gordak is going to start moving along the left side in that case.
Okey-dokey. Actually, finally move out this map. I say finally, it's only been like 2 sessions. And actually, I have to remember to drag you guys along.
Yeah, it would definitely help.
Yeah. Following into the room as well.
Remember what I forgot. Forgot to make a token. Well, okey-dokey.
So,
Okey-dokey.
oh sorry.
So move you guys about.
So I think Gordak is at the front, and I don't know. I assume Lucinda's keeping back and Dareth is behind me, or is Fernie behind? I'm guessing Fernie.
Fernie will just go
Lucy
last.
isn't
assume.
typing back.
Okay.
I'll take the lead.
You want to take lead? Okay.
I'll hear the creak as he tries to step his big wooden foot on it. I'm like, hang on. You might want someone lighter on their feet. And I'll step in first.
Statements. Good thinking, Dareth.
If you push your way in through the door opens quite easily, and you enter into what seems to be a foyer. After I remember what the bleeding tool is that I want. It's to be quite dusky and dank. Again, you see some water damage on the ceiling, but you do see a burning fireplace for some reason.
Currently burning?
Yes.
I'll see that and pull my crossbow up. Someone's in here. They've been here recently. I want to move over to the fire and investigate, see if there's anything burning in it beyond light wood.
Gordak will advance and kind of stand behind Dareth just in case anything tries to attack him while he's distracted with that.
As you move up, as you get close to the fire, you notice there's no heat coming off it.
Do I get the feeling it's magical fire?
Given there's no heat coming off it, I'll say you'd be able to simply assume. Won't even make you roll for it. I like that. Make sure you see it's a door.
Everyone, keep your eyes up. We've got a spellcaster in here. They can be sneaky. This fire isn't natural.
We also don't know it's a new effect, do we? Some spells last a long time.
That's true.
Statement. Perhaps we should investigate the rest of this room before we start drawing any conclusions. Time is of the essence, after all.
Oh, Lucy would like to have a quick glance at these crates. Are they similar to the ones we saw outside, or?
They are similar. Roll investigation. As you move about a bit, it seems to again be old, rusted tools. There's a lot of nails and very old-looking timbers, which haven't actually been used for anything inside the crates. You see several bundles of rope, but otherwise not really anything of interest.
Looking closer at the rope, is it still... Well, does it look to me like it's still in condition to hold something, or is it so old it's frayed?
It is frayed.
Whoever built it had some grand plans. Anyone know of stories about this? I don't think I can recall one.
No, this is new to me.
Statement. As previously stated, my experiences are limited. Therefore, my contribution may not be that helpful.
How
What about you, little guy?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I kind of forgot I was here. I don't really know too many stories about this place. It's my first time over around here.
Rodak's going to turn to Fernie and just said, Statement. That is the first logical thing you've said since I met you.
Oh, okay. I'll just be over here then. I'll sit down. Sits in a chair that creaks and suddenly gives out underneath him. Ow, 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 ow. God damn it, chairs don't even like me.
Shh, quiet, man.
Sorry. Let's stay in the corner.
How long did you say that the Lord has been trying to get in here? Trying to patch it up or whatever?
Now, about going back to my notes and digging through them, I'm going to say it's probably been a month to 2 months.
Yeah, I think it's about 2 months what you said to me.
And this-
Several weeks at least.
And this place looks far older than that.
Yes.
If the construction stuff is fraying and done in full, yeah. I've been assuming that it's been not in this generation, the building. Am I far off with that, DM?
You'd be able to say that's quite accurate. You don't need to roll or anything like that. You can just tell that this is quite old. Not ancient by any means, but old.
Well, not something from the last few years. It's been
Yeah,
quite a while.
at least several decades minimum.
Is that a door?
Yes, that is a door.
I would like to have a look at it. See if it's locked.
As you go to the door, you try to turn the knob to open it, and it doesn't move.
Godak will settle up alongside Lucy and just said, Statement. Would you like some assistance entering this store?
I would like to put my ear to it first. hear if there's something on the other side.
Roll perception. You get a splinter in your ear.
Oh god, that sounds painful.
Ouch.
But the doors seem perfectly smooth and fine before you put your ear to it, but you somehow managed to just catch the right spot. But it wasn't quite smooth down.
Gordak aggrieved that this door has
that
hurt
was
his friend. He is going to try and see if he can just kind of like shove it open. Not charge into it, but just if you can kind of put enough pressure on it to get the door to give. Actually, even better, yeah, he might just try to... yeah, he'll just do that, that's probably good. Anything specific? Will that just be a strength check?
Yeah, straight. Actually, no, make it athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah, do athletics. Sorry.
Actually, that's better for me.
Hey, so what were you doing exactly?
So I think he's kind of aware that this place is quite old, so he isn't like doing a running start. He's just trying to place. It's almost like he's kind of like leaning against the door and placing an increasing amount of pressure on it to just try and get the lock to give way, maybe.
Okay. As you lean against the door and put more and more pressure against it, you hear the door frames start to creak slightly.
Hmm.
But it doesn't give. As you step back, you look at the door, it opens inwards. Towards you.
Or that could just say, statement. An unexpected occurrence, but the problem is solved nonetheless.
Well, the handle did not give. But thank you for trying to avenge me.
Godak will just stand aside and let Lucinda enter if she is still.
The door's not open.
The door's not open.
Oh, I
it
thought
would open towards us.
Oh, I
So
thought
You were trying to push it.
pushing against it isn't
right. Okay. No, I thought. You know what? For some reason, when you said the door opened inwards, I thought you meant the door opened inwards of its own accord. That's what I was thinking. that's why he said that. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, he will just try and like open. So like, I'm guessing, would he have to roll another check to pull, or is it just?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Athletics again, or is this going to be strength?
Screw it, I'll say athletics again for a better buff, for the sake of it. Damn.
I opened that door, I guess.
You grab a hold of the door handle, and in one movement, you simply pull the door handle straight out, and you hear a clattering on the other side.
I thought you were
As the
going to
door
just
handle on
say
the other
that.
side also falls out.
I thought you were just going to say you remove the door frame from the wall.
That's about to be no. And the door it creaks open ever so slightly.
Okay.
You hear movements on the other side.
Okay. Godak will immediately just say to Lucinda, statement. There is movement on the other side of the door. You may want to step back and get Dareth.
I'm going to hear that clattering, right? I'm not that far away.
You've heard everything that Godak's been doing.
Of
And
course.
when the metal hits the floor on the other side, you outright hear that easily. It's otherwise still in here.
You hear another sound of a flesh on flesh slapping as Dareth face palms and then walks over. I thought you told you to keep it down. What are you doing?
The door attacked Lucinda. I had to avenge her.
What?
Say whilst holding up the doorknob.
What?
Oh, there was a splinter. I was a little careless, I guess. Rubbing my ear.
Mid-early, Godak is going to ready the glaive for movement on the other side of the door, if that's still coming towards us, by the way.
It's not coming towards you.
Okay.
Do we hear that chittering movement we heard before, or is it a different sound?
I'll say roll perception. It was not a chittering sound. It was more of a sound of something sliding over something.
Is the door open far enough to peer inside?
It's only open a creak. Just enough to show that it's open, basically.
I'm going to pull the door open a bit.
Well,
Stick-
through this.
Stick my
I might
crossbow in.
be slow, but I'm fairly sure Lucinda isn't. So she's nudging the door open a little more and having a peek inside.
Okay, now start to reveal the room. Oop. The room is quite dimly lit. It's covered in dust and seems to like it's not being used all that much. But you see a trail on the floor, starting from around about here and leading over to a box here. If you look over towards the box, you see a small shadow move. The shadow is of it's green and it seems to be a slime of some kind. It looks at you briefly. You see a skull inside of it. The skull twists slightly to the side, looking at you. I don't have a token for it, so I'll draw a box.
Out of character, I think I know what that is.
Yeah, so do I, but
Oh no. Sorry, who stepped in first and saw that?
Me. Yeah, there's something in there.
Twists its head to the
It's
side
green.
in the opposite direction, looking at you.
Yeah, I'm moving back from the door to talk with them, so I'm out of line of sight of it.
What
Bit
is it?
green, slimy, but with a skull inside it.
question. Was this object animate?
Well, it moved, so it looked animate to me.
Good.
Give you some generally more details of exactly what you could see. It wasn't just a skull inside of it as well. There was other bones, and in other parts of what you could see of it, there was also several other skulls. But it seemed to be the one that you looked at was the one that was its face.
Relaying that information to the guys, of course.
Good at quos, say in that case. Question. Should we perhaps look over the other side of the room to see if there is an alternative route before committing to this path?
To be honest, I'm not sure this is a pass. It didn't look
Don't
like
forget
it
to mention,
looked like a storage room.
straight across from where you were, you could see another door.
Okay. And this looked a bit like a storage room. Lots of boxes standing around.
Could be something useful in there. Give us a clue what's going on here.
Could be. Do you want to deal with that slimy, scully thing?
Can I make any sort of check to know what it is? Based on the description Lucy's given me?
Same.
Let you each both
Is
roll,
there any chance I-
both roll intelligence. Decent roll. Gareth, you believe it to be some kind of slime monster, but beyond that, you honestly don't know what it is. You're not familiar with any particular tales. Lucinda, you're much the same. You've never really seen heard of slimes like this, which have bones inside of them, which seem to have a sense of what you assume to be self based on the way it was looking at you and analyzing you.
I've heard of many slimes. Most of them, those are not the cleanest of stories. So yes, looking for another way might be not the worst idea.
Was it hostile?
I can't tell. It didn't look like it was attacking me. It was looking at me, sure, but it wasn't attacking. It was moving towards me. It wasn't acting anyway like that.
Well, better safe than sorry now that the big man's ripped the door handle off. Can I grab, I don't know, a table, a crate, something to bar the door, considering it opens towards us?
Yeah, you can, I'd say you just outright drag one of the crates over. Making a lot of noise as you do.
Godak just holds out his arm with the door handle towards Dareth in a vain attempt, thinking it might help in some way.
I'll give a deep sigh. I'll take it. Thank you, and just put it on top of the crate.
Statement. You are welcome, Dareth.
I'm just gonna walk off.
As you
Go
were
this way.
setting the crate against the door, you can hear movement again on the other side of it from where you assumed the slime creature is. It sounds metallic, whatever the sound is, but you're not sure what. As you continue on around the back, you enter into a kitchen area. Again, you see two burning fireplaces. You see lots of crates, some of them open, some of them shut. You see tables full of dust. Generally, the ground seems quite undisturbed.
Do those fires give off heat? Or at least the one I'm at?
Nope.
So similar to
None
the
of
one.
them give off heat.
Okay.
Just light.
Before the battle, we saw some of those creatures coming in here, right?
Yes.
Did they come back out during the
No.
battle?
No.
No?
Actually, we only saw them go through the first door. Which is an interesting point that the second door is closed.
Are you guys musing this out loud, by the way?
No. No.
No. Out of character talk, sorry.
Oh, fair enough. I just got him out, said something. So, yeah, in that case, he's just following Dareth.
I will actually bring it up, having explored the whole room. I don't see no way out of here. Where did that creature go?
Suggestion. You mentioned you saw skulls inside of that creature.
The slime? Yes. The spidery thing we saw go through the door. The outer door. We all saw that.
Perhaps my hypothesis is off then. I thought the skull might have been of the same creature. It does make me wonder if that creature is acidic somehow.
Potentially. As we've been going on, all of it looked like there's dust, undisturbed dust on the ground in this back area of the kitchen.
Generally, it seems undisturbed. All the surfaces are generally covered by a thick layer of dust. Any crates, any barrels you see, any tables, any chairs. The floor is mostly the same. The center does seem to be a bit less dusty. Your own investigation if you want. Yes.
I do.
Okay. As you look around, generally taking in the area, you notice small little pinpricks, it seems, nearly in some of the floor in the center areas. And you also see a slight shimmering of dust at the floor between some of the floorboards. As you're looking around, as you wander around, you notice that behind this crate over here, there is a small hole in the floor in particular that leads down. Only small.
Any kind similar in size to the ones we saw before? Where they dug?
Say again, sorry?
We had seen the holes where they were digging and that
All right,
collapsed. Does it fit with those? Or is it
you
much
would be able to
smaller?
assume so. It'd be about the same size as the smaller ones.
Yeah, that's the word I
Yes.
was asking. The size.
Mm.
Well, looks like our little friends might have gone this way. Showing the spot to the others.
I'm gonna move over to it. I'll move the crate aside with my foot and point the crossbow down.
As you move the crate to the side, there's a faint breeze that comes up from the hole. It doesn't go straight into dirt like most other places do, but instead seems to have a bit of a drop off.
That's weird. There's a breeze. Like it goes outside. What can I see down the hole? Just a drop off into blackness?
Go dark vision, I can't remember.
Yes.
You see it drop off for. As you're looking down, you probably guess about 30 to 40 foot before you see what seems to be the bottom of a cave.
That's a bit of too long of a drop for me to want to go down there.
I want you to be more subtle about it. I'll start knotting up a rope. Actually, was there a ladder in there, like a rope ladder or anything? Any
No.
ropes? Nothing.
And the hole is quite small. You wouldn't be able to fit through it.
What about our resident halfling?
I think Godek's actually going to turn around to him and just say, question.
Yes?
Do you know how it feels to be useful?
Wow.
I served the king, but okay.
Motioning to the rope. Would you like the opportunity to find out?
Fine. He'll walk over and you just sit by the hole and wait.
Before he goes, did we see those creatures walking on the ceiling at all? Ceiling and walls and stuff?
No, you have not.
Well, we did see them dig into the walls. Was that very close to the ground? Because we did see some digging holes that were on the walls.
You did see signs of digging in the ceiling of some of the places.
Yeah.
Some of the tunnels you went through.
But we also saw some on the walls, all right? Remember distinctly that there was. Because the ones on the ceiling, we couldn't tell if they had come from where we were or dropped into where we were.
You see them on the walls as well. Yes.
But was that just very close to the ground? Or was
I'd
that...
say you would have dotted around depending on where you were, simply, so you could assume that they would have come in from any potential height, these holes.
Yeah, would have been able.
No particular pattern or reason.
Do I see marks of their legs around the sides of the shaft to suggest they climbed down?
Roll survival. With the way the wood has been splintered, you could assume that it has been clawed out and chewed out.
Oh, I think we found where they're going. Well, I'm not small enough to fit down there.
I'm still thinking there's more to this place than just this one room and the storage.
Got any ideas?
No, I don't have the idea. Well, maybe the fireplaces.
Can I
We've
go and
seen
investigate?
silent ones.
I'm going to investigate the magical fire again.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you looking for?
I wanna pick up something small nearby. I don't know, a cup or whatever, and just toss it into the fire.
I say you just found a mug that was randomly on the side. You throw it in, and it simply just disappears into the image. You can still see the cup
Oh,
where it lands.
damn
But
it! I thought this was a Harry Potter flu powder situation. Well, there goes my theory.
There was
you
one
hear
unlit fireplace, right?
you have passed an unlit fireplace, yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
You hear a bump coming in from that room again, where you'd seen the slime.
Who would build a place as elaborate as this and only have it like this one room?
This is like a kitchen, sort of feed. I don't know. Could be garrison of soldiers, could be a family, but where's the rest of the house?
Doom, did you say that this one was unlit over here?
Yes. I don't think I specified, but visually it's unlit, so it's not lit.
Yeah, and the other three are lit.
Yes.
Godak will take out, I believe he still has torches, doesn't he? Just double check his equipment. Yeah, Godak is going to take out one of his torches, going to mention to the, kind of addressing the group as he walks over and just says, Statement. The other three fireplaces in this room appear to be lit. This one is not. Considering the eccentric design of this room, perhaps lighting the fire will reveal a passage?
May we have a short, or may I have a short look before you light it? I just want to see if there's something funny already.
Okay, God, I'll just say, of course.
Okie dokie. I was going to have you roll for it. I say as you're looking over this fireplace, you see a small rune carved into the bottom of it, where the other fires are centered on. This rune, however, seems to have been damaged. Part of it's basically cracked away.
Have a look at this. I think this might be how the others are lit. Anything I can perform to see if I have an idea what that rune is?
Let's roll Arcana. Because intelligence then, but no. This is a simple enchanting rune. to create light. Effectively like a minor illusion to create light in a stationary place. It's something that some people will do simply to light up their homes as a way of not having to burn wood or other materials.
So,
Effectively, it's just something that's a simple function for lighting.
hmm. So, this one was lit at some point before it broke. But why have an elaborate fireplace if not to have a fire?
Actually, Doom, I forgot to ask, is there actually even anything that Godak could use to light the fireplace, given the nature of the enchantment? Or is it literally just like a stone frame?
It's literally just a carving in the stone.
No, but I mean, like, in the fireplace itself, is there anything that's flammable?
Oh no, there's nothing there. No.
Right, fair enough. In that case, you can't do that. Let me just see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything Godak can really do with that, unfortunately. He would like to try something else, however, that's okay.
Go ahead.
He generally just wants to go along the wall from here to like the end of the room. He just kind of wants to see if there's like any, like, sort of like any stone, like tiles that kind of can be pressed in. Essentially, he's trying to look for a passage.
Roll investigation as you go. You slowly walk around all the walls, dragging your hands over every single possible stone that looks like it juts out even slightly. And no, all of them seem to be quite solid, except for one which you push on and it disappears into the wall.
Well, otherwise, nothing else happens.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion where that rune is and create this fire effect like the ones we're seeing, as close to it as I
Okay.
can make it.
Let's say you're able to mimic it, and you create a fire effect. That's now a fire effect in the fireplace.
Does that additional light make anything appear clearer?
Nope. Just lights up the space a little bit more.
Lighting them. Actually, when I was looking at the fireplace before, was there a chimney?
No. It's more or less just an indent into the wall, but it doesn't actually lead up to anything.
Okay.
Okay, I think Godak's going to say at this point, it would seem, based on a cursory check along the wall, that there are no hidden passages, or at least none that are obvious to myself. With that being said, the source of the sound must be in this room somewhere, and there is only one room that we have yet to check thoroughly.
If you want to tangle with our friend in there, that'd be my guest.
Understood. Okay. Godak moves down towards the door, though he'll wait for Lucinda and for Dareth to come down towards him before he moves on. Unless they have any other suggestions beforehand.
Out of character. I don't want to go in there.
I don't particularly want to either, but that's...
But Lucy is very much up for it.
Before we do that, did you release your Minor Illusion fire, Pema, or is it still there?
Oh, I believe it's a minute or so anyway.
Okay, so when it disappears, can I... The rune that's in the fireplace, is it drawn on or carved into the stone?
It's 1
It-
minute. So it would have disappeared. Sorry.
It's carved in.
Can I... I don't know if I have any tools appropriate for it, really, but can I try and carve the rune back into shape? You say it's like chipped away in a point, so it's broken?
Would take 10 minutes to do so. I'd say
do-
you'd be able to do it.
Got an idea.
Okay.
I can either try and fix this thing up, or we can take on the slime man.
Godok will say, statement. Considering we are not in imminent danger, I do not see the disadvantage of this suggestion.
All right then. I'll get to work seeing if I can carve this rune back in.
I'd say you are able to replicate what the room would look like. Basically, digging it, chiseling away a bit deeper than it previously was in the way it had been chipped away. And you now have the same rune in the fireplace.
It doesn't activate the whatever spell.
Nope.
Hmm.
You probably assume that the spell would need to be recast. But you don't know what the spell is.
Huh. Any of you, can you cast magical fire? Magical light? I don't really need it. Pointing at my eyes. So I don't take it.
Statement. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Not so worst on the fires. I mean, I can create the look, but that's it.
One time no one takes the light cantrip. What the hell?
Oh, wait. Um,
I mean, all Godok can do is hit things really hard for the most
no,
part.
I can change flames, but I don't think I can.
Well, there goes that plan. Thought it was good. Thought it would really work. All right. Let's see what the slimes are all about.
Is Fanny coming back around to us, by the way?
I'd say after you walked away and left, and he eventually followed.
Yeah, actually.
No, he just went down the hall. He found the rest of the dungeon, guys.
So Fernie's bones have been added to the slime. Are we going to... God damn it, Fernie!
You should stay, Bay.
Okay. Okay, so Godok is going
It's okay. We didn't like him anyway.
Godok's going to say before he enters... Suggestion. Considering that there are bones inside of that creature, as stated earlier, I feel that it might have acidic properties, and may like to consume flesh. With that said, do you happen to know whether the rations I gave you earlier contain meat? It might serve as a distraction.
I think it's like jerky kind of meat. It's not like fresh.
Yeah, it'd be a longer life thing, so yeah.
Including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack and nuts, is what it says in the description.
Okay. You better jerky.
The fuck is a hardtack?
I'm
Kind
actually
of
shocked.
biscuit.
Oh yeah, it's like a big biscuit. Okay.
Fair enough.
The more you know.
Okay, Godok's going to turn to one of the others and just go. As stated earlier, Dareth, you mentioned I am not light on my feet. I agree with this assessment. Perhaps you should go first.
Oh, Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember. Sorry,
You
did you remember me
did.
saying that? I
Oh,
have
yes.
no recollection.
Do you remember
I
you saying that? Yes.
You don't want to stick up for me, no? Alright, fine. Alright, move that crate.
You move the crate to the side quite easily. Now what do you do?
I'll open the door enough to get my foot in, and then sort of swing it open with my foot so I can keep my crossbow ready.
Okay,
Point
okay.
in. It's
Are
right
you
at the
stepping?
door, huh?
No. You step in and take it. As you do that.
Yeah, I'll step into the doorway.
Okie dokie. As you look in, you take in the room quickly. You see that it's still over here beside this crate, and it's looking at down at something. You see two protrusions at either side of it seem to be arms. There are partial bones in it, and they're holding something, moving it about, pressing at it. You also see a trail of slime going into it and disappearing behind the crate.
Just looking through my spells.
Can Darafoni is the only one who sees this right now, just to clarify to him?
He's the only one that's jumped in, so yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Just wanted to double check.
I'm gonna cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
Don't know if it'll really help me, but hey. It's concentration for a minute.
Okie dokie.
And I'll step in. But does it notice me?
I say as you stepped in, you're starting to move now. It does take notice of you before looking back down. You see the skull kind of twist slightly towards you before then looking down again.
Looks like it. I'll turn back. It looks like it's watching something. Doesn't seem too interested in us. Keep it slow. Keep quiet. No sudden movements. I'll edge along the wall to try and get a better look at what it's doing.
Roll perception. Say, even with a 13, you see in its arms is a box. You can see a key, and with one of its bones, it kind of pushes itself through the slime exterior into the key, and it starts to turn.
Do we hear music again?
You do.
What direction is it coming from? Is it coming from the creature?
It's coming from the creature.
I think it has a music box.
What a surprise.
As the music continues, it seems to straighten up. It holds out the box in its arm, what make its arms, and places it on the crate in front of it. It twists its head looking at it slightly. And through the jaw and the skull, you could almost say it looks like it's smiling. The slime starts to break down, the skull shattering apart, and it starts to suddenly disappear, drawing up through the trail of slime into the box and disappearing. You're left with a music box playing on a crate.
Well, we found the source of the sound. Wasn't anything as sinister as I thought.
Also looking in the room again. Just speaking and not really moving in.
Lucinda and Deref both roll perception. You both notice a shimmering in the air in the center of the room.
What's
I'll-
the creature?
I'll be looking at the box and I'll just notice that out of the corner of my eye and just look up at it.
Each
What
second
is
that
it?
passes, it is playing. You start noticing it getting firmer, becoming more solid.
Guessing Gordak can't notice this?
No, you don't. You don't see anything.
Curious.
I'll point my crossbow at it and back away from the box.
As you do so, you
Getting my
see
own crossbow out at this point.
where the shimmering is, a crack starts to appear.
God, I can move.
Through the crack, you suddenly see a pincer start to slowly come through. This one's much larger than the other ones. As you watch, you see a large arachnid-like creature. Well, not arachnid, but a large bug-like creature starts to crawl through the opening. This is taller than you all. It's easily at least 10 foot tall. Enters into the room looking away from you. Then you see the shimmering start to dissipate slightly and then reaffirms itself and just remains shimmering in place. The creature starts to look around, clicking. The clicks more guttural, much deeper than the previous ones that you've heard, and this is much bigger than anything you've seen. As you look at it, you look up at it, and you can assume this is either a king or a queen of some kind.
Can I? I want to pick up this stool that's on the ground next to me and throw it to this side of the room. Just hook it against the wall.
As you do so, its head immediately twists right where it landed, and it stomps over quickly, looking at it. And
I
then
want to
it
go.
turns,
I want to go grab the music box.
shall I think? As you grab the music box, it's still playing in your hand. It turns, and it looks up at you. It looks down at you, I should say. Its mouth parts slightly. Roll initiative.
No.
All of us? Just to clarify?
Yes, everyone.
Okay.
Ooh, Lucinda.
I actually rolled well on initiative for a change.
You're out of the room. This big boy ain't getting through the door. At least not easily.
Yeah, let's double check and see if it gets any kind of bonus to its roll.
Dude, can I just ask one question, sorry, before I forget?
Yep, go ahead.
I'm assuming that Gordak actually saw the music box, he just couldn't see, like, this rift opening, right?
Correct.
Was the music box open? Or is it...
Yes.
Right, okay.
The lid is open.
Yeah,
I should
that's...
have specified that.
No, it's okay, I just...
When you saw the slime disappear, it slid into the
Yeah.
cogs that are turning.
Yeah, I would have done something if I saw the rift, but yeah, Gordak was a bit oblivious, so... Okay, cool.
Okay, and I'll just do a regular d20 for Fernie. Yeah, I really thought it would have gone at the top of the turn order, to be honest. Turn on, Sheriff, Godak, Bernie, this thing, and then Lucinda. Deref, you're holding the music box, and it's looking right at you.
Okay. I want to shut the music box if it's open, and I'm bolting for the door.
You shut the music box, but the music continues playing, and you bolt. Use your movements. Where are you going?
Actually, hang on, what's mine? I'll go there behind the crates.
Okie dokie.
Get out of there! There's something big. This thing summons a portal.
And you think taking the key is going to help you?
I hoped it'd stop more. I was a little preoccupied with the big guy in there.
20 cents.
No. As I'm running out, can I toss a bag of ball bearings behind me?
Yeah, sure.
Please do that inside the room.
I was about to say to throw towards us. It's like, so every
There
man
you
for
go.
himself.
Like before you reach us.
I'll toss him on the floor in front of it. There you go.
Okie dokie.
There you go. So you know what they do. Oh, 10 feet. Hang on.
Now there is one downside potentially to you doing that. Look at its legs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just hoping
I'm
here.
gonna have to
I'm guessing that, like,
alter it slightly.
I'm just hoping.
Okay. I'm basically going to drop the save, so it's going to be a lower roll. Just because of how its legs work, it's now flat-footed. Okie dokie. And Godak, your turn.
Gordak, did you see the thing actually appear, despite not seeing
You
the
saw
crack?
it crawl out of the thin air. Simply.
Finner. Okay, so considering Gordak saw that, he wants to look towards... I think he's going to take Darius' advice and start running this way. He's going to run up to the door. I think he wants to see if anything else has appeared from Finner, from the direction that we came from. Can he...
Roll perception.
Roll perception, yeah. And that took 25 feet of his movement to get to where he is. Yeah, he sees nothing about.
You're looking at the shut door.
Okay, I think Gordak's going to use his...
But no, it's actually still see anything.
Right, I was going to say he uses his interaction here. Can he use his... Did the door shut behind us, or is it still open?
No, it actually is open. I was just joking.
Okay,
This is the
fair,
log roll.
fair enough. Okay.
You only open half the door, you're looking at the closed half instead of the open.
Okay, I think what Gordak's going to do in that case, he's going to ready an action to throw his hand axe at the door should that thing try to come through, just so he's not completely wasting his turn.
Okay.
Okay, and with that he ends his turn.
Okay then. Bernie is going to simply run up to the wall, and he's going to just turn. What is it? What is it? What is it? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
It's a big one. Much bigger.
Okay. Okay. Ends his turn. Now, let's have a look. See that? So it's a dex save. Save bonuses. It would just be a basic bonus. It succeeds. Is it every 10? Creature moved has covered area. So that's just for the full area then, is it?
Slow
Okay.
it down.
Average measure distance. Okie dokie. It will charge through there. You hear stomping of feet, you hear splintering of wood as it comes, and you suddenly see this thing burst straight through the wall.
Okay, in that
The wood
case,
splintering and flying aside.
I'm going to say that fulfills Gordak's condition. He didn't come through the door, technically.
No, I'll let you still have it, it's fine.
I thought you were going to be that pedantic. It's like,
Eh. Okay. 24 yet.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
If you said no, then I was just thinking, oh.
Oh poop. 6 damage, right? I'll see. Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna draw a shape for it.
Throw it in, and it hits part of the gap in one of its carapaces, and it just lodges into it.
It's lodged in. Okay, cool.
It screeches, and you see the bristles on the back, in between some of the carapace, start to spike up, and they suddenly shoot forward. They're going to go after you, Gordak, giving you threw an axe at it.
I mean, that's reasonable. Well, +9. Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, it was +7.
I was
and
just
too many times.
Okay, fair enough, but that would still hit.
I'll
Anyway.
re-roll them both. I'll re-roll them both anyway.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but the first one hits.
Okay. Oof.
Oh, that's.
The spine flings forward and goes straight into one of your arm joints. For 12 piercing.
Okay. Ouch.
As you look at it, as it's been moving up towards you, you've seen that the wood has been splintering underneath it, and its feet have been starting to disappear slightly beneath it as it's moved along. It screams at you, and then it's going to move forward again. Move forward to there. That'd be the rest of its movements. It's straight on
Ian,
Dereth. Yes.
Question: how tall is that room?
Height, I'd say it'd be about 15 foot.
I think we were basically just saying, is it just kind of like turning the ceiling as he's going because he was like 10 foot tall or
Not
something
quite,
like that?
no. It screams at you, Dereth. And then that's the end of its turn. Now, Lucinda.
I'm clueless, honestly. I'm just gonna do what I always do, and I'll try to mock it. Can't even keep your home cleaner, can you? DC 14.
Yeah, of
Wisdom.
course. I was waiting for an attack roll then.
Yeah, sorry, not coming.
I'm going to assume I still got the +2. Oh,
Wow.
it just doesn't really understand you whatsoever. And it's not paying any attention to you, so your words don't really hurt it much. But... End your turn.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Goes back to the top of the turn after the Dareth.
Hmm. Um. Do these things, from what we've seen them so far, do they rely on sight, or is it the clicking thing rely on sound?
So you're out taking them apart, you wouldn't be able to tell, really.
They have been reacting to sound a lot, though.
Suppose it could be like sonar.
All right.
Well, given how close you are, though, I will say that its eyes do seem glazed. I mean, it's literally screaming in your face, so I can't exactly not give you that. Seems accustomed to the dark.
Okay. I'm going to cast deafness on it then.
Okay, then. On save. Okie dokie. Oof. It fails.
Oh, that just cast it? I thought it'd display it.
That will mean that blind deaf to you deafened it. Okay. As you cast that on it, you see it blink slightly, twists the head to the side, and looks from side to side. Its eyes still seem focused on you, but it doesn't seem as aware of its surroundings. You are literally in its face, though, so. Yeah.
But thanks, you took away my only attack.
I mean, if you don't know where we are, we can bounce. I've deafened it. Shouldn't hear you. We can get away. Can I? Will I still invoke opportunity attack if I move from this thing?
Still seems to see you.
Okay. Well, there's nothing else I can do. So I will still attempt to move. I'll try and move up here behind the crates.
Still. Alright, yeah, you move out of range, so we'll take an opportunity attack then.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 15 hits.
Ooh, no, 16. That's with my shield. I haven't stated I've got my shield out.
Well, I'd say you just had your shield out, so I'll give you that.
Oh, thanks for humouring me.
Yeah, wait, if it's on your back, technically.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you have it.
Like sniper in TF2, prevent backstabs.
I'll let you say you had it out.
Thanks.
You don't want to take too many hits too quickly.
No. Oh, I'm going to end my turn.
As you end the turn, you see shimmering in the air again. This time it's coming from over here. And say, as you watch, you see one of the smaller ones crawl out of the opening. It looks around. It sees a larger one. It clicks several times, and it gets no response. Then it looks towards Dareth, twists its head, and clicks. Now, Godak, it's your turn. I would say you've just seen that crawl out of the air.
Right. Godak seeing that crawl out of the air, and I'm guessing the music box has been playing the entire time, right?
The music's still going.
Right. I'm just going to say that I think that's enough information for Godak to come to this conclusion. And I think, how big of a hole did that guy leave in the wall?
Let's just say 10 foot by 10 foot for ease's sake.
So,
Stunted edges.
right, so how far away is it to the corner? I
Dareth
think.
does have the box and the music's coming from him.
Oh, does he have the box?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Specified he picked it up.
Oh, right, sorry. It's because it's still over here. I thought it was. I thought he
That
left
was for
it.
the slime, sorry.
Right.
I get that.
Is he actually holding it in his hand, or is it just on his person?
On his person.
Right. I think Gordak, without saying anything else, is going to move up to Dareth, and can he use his interaction to take the music box off him?
I'll let you, yeah.
And throw it on the floor. He's going to try and destroy it with his glaive.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit. See how well you hit. Okay, roll damage.
Okay.
And bear in mind, it's a stationary object, so it's
Yeah.
not hard to hit. But okay, you slam your glaive down, and the music instantly stops. Several of the gears come springing out of it and rolling away. And then you pull your glaive back. As you do so, you notice several of the gears inside it start to move. They start to rearrange themselves back to where they were, kind of clicking back into place.
So bearing in mind this is turn 6 seconds, so how long will it be till it reforms?
You wouldn't be completely sure to look at it, but I say it's roll intelligence. See if you can figure out.
Are you sure you want to let me do this? Just
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you. You estimate 18 seconds before
Right.
it'll be fixed.
Could I also, given it was a 20, know that if Gordak was to hold on to several of the parts, whether he could kind of like keep them from joining back together, or are they being dragged like with a force that's greater than he's able to hold back?
I'd say you notice that the bits that have sprung away from it are not moving back, but you do see a gear start to build out of nothing into it.
Oh, so like it's like I broke it, but it's
Repairing.
right. So like the gear is reconstituting itself. Okay, that is a bit concerned. Okay, so he's only used one of his attacks. I suppose, given that he's already committed to it, he's going to try and strike the gear that's trying to reform to see if he can destroy that.
Go ahead.
Might be a vain effort, but I'm going to try anyway.
And damage. You slam down again, and you shatter several more components inside of it. You pull your glaive back again, and you see it again starting to already repair itself.
Will it take any longer, given I've kind of destroyed it into more pieces?
Yeah, I'd say jump up to 30 seconds, giving you that 2 consecutive hits.
Right. Okay, so Gordak, can he say anything else out loud, or is that all you're going to allow? Just wanted...
All I'm going to allow because you've done quite a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say that you've been quite generous. Okay, can you do anything? So I don't think so. Yeah, that's going to be it for Gordak then in that case. He ends his turn.
Now Fernie's turn, and seeing this giant thing come charging out, he's going to stir wide-eyed, and he's going to draw his bow and just feebly try to shoot an arrow at it. The arrow just goes into the ceiling. He's just staring wide-eyed, looking at it, going, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!" Now it's Big Thing's turn. Seeing the arrow plunk off its head, it's going to look towards the direction that it came from. It'll charge forward 5 feet. Oh, I'm dragging a little square that pit. Seeing Fernie, it then makes a snap attack at him. Actually, it's a stab attack, I think that's not a snap.
Is he going to get disadvantage because of the deafness?
Yes, I will, yeah. So what is Fernie's AC? Yep, that hits.
Poor Fernie.
He takes 10 damage. It smashes down with one of its forelegs, and it outright cuts straight across Fernie's chest. It then begins to swing its head from side to side, looking around. It remembered vaguely someone going in the direction towards Gordak, and it starts to scramble over here. It smashes the crates to one side, and I'd say you all see the floor seems to be starting to give way beneath it. It sees you as it gets right up close to you, Gordak, and it's going to make an attack against you.
With disadvantage again?
Yep.
So is that its first attack?
It's already done one attack. Against Fernie, so that was the second attack.
Oh, right, sorry. So 16?
So the second attack, it swings against you, and it misjudges where you are, and completely misses you.
Okay.
And that's the end of its turn. But now following it, it's now got another little companion. This little thing doesn't have an issue seeing anything. looking around, it sees Dareth and Gordak, and it charges towards Dareth. And it's going to make a little stab attack against you. Which will hit. Just stabs straight into your calf with its forward leg, leaving a small bloody hole. And now it's Lucinda's turn.
Do I have visual of the little guy past the big guy and the now scattered crates or not? From where I am.
I'd say yes. When the crates got scattered, most of them were outright broken open. I'd say you probably would just about be able to see it from the...
Oh, I could move up a little bit and then I
you
could
could,
see
yeah.
it. Okay. Oh, little one. Doesn't mommy want you anymore? Please make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Straight 20. I succeeded, somehow. It hears your words and looks towards you and kind of clacks its mandibles, going... Anything that picked up in my mind.
It did.
End of my turn, sorry.
Okay. Actually, one detail I will mention is once the music stopped, any sign of the shimmering in the air disappeared that Lucinda and Dareth both saw.
Yeah, but I'm unaware of that.
Yes, you were unaware of that, yes. Dareth, your turn.
Okay. I'll ignore the music box thing for now. I'm gonna step up and strike this boy
Okay.
with my mace.
Strike away. Misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna use bonus action to healing word. Gordak.
Great choice.
There you go. I have a fat 9 health.
That's generous. Thank you.
It's damn good.
There is.
God damn, you have +6.
I'm not
Ooh.
complaining.
I think it's something to do with the life domain that increases healing. Yeah.
Okay, and do you end your turn?
Yep.
Gordak.
Right. So, do you know the cog that Gordak destroyed?
Yes.
Is it? How large is it?
A lot of them are small, intricate parts.
So
It's quite a compact machine. You say that... I probably should have described the box. The box would be about a foot wide by about half a foot. And then about half a foot tall.
okay.
Inside of it,
Can I
there's a
get
lot
that
of
in metric,
cogs.
please?
Say again?
What is that in metric?
Yeah, I thought you did. No. Hold up your foot. It's the size of your foot.
Sticking out my tongue at you. You can't even see it.
I mean, that's
It's 30 by 15 centimeters.
okay.
I think.
Inside of it, there's a lot of different cogs and wheels and the main spindles themselves that actually play the music.
Right.
As you watch, generally, over the course of your turn, you see little bits start to reappear. Things start to snap back to where they were slightly.
Right. Okay, so I don't think Gordak's going to be wholly concerned about that. Oh, bless you. For now. Right, so I think what Gordak is going to do is I think he might use one of his maneuvers here. Just give me a second to get it up. For some reason it's not listed under that. Right. Okay, so he's going to expend one of his superiority die in order to do a maneuvering attack. So basically, if I hit with a weapon attack, I can expend one die to add the total damage and allow a creature that I conceal here to use its reaction to move half its speed without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So,
Sound good?
so let me just see it. I would target Fernie. So I'm basically just trying to get him, or I'm trying to get him out of striking range so he can perhaps go and help Darafor escape, just since he's in a bit of a tight spot. But I suppose
Okay.
before that, he is going to make his attack.
It's on the hit, you can choose to use the die, isn't it? You don't have to.
Yeah,
enhance it.
I've got.
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning it now, just so I don't have to
Mm,
explain it
okay.
again in a minute.
That just hits. Yeah.
Okay, so that is 11 slashing damage, and then I add my superiority die to it, which is 1d. Yeah, it's a d8. Okay, so plus 5. So I'm going to allow Fernie to move 15. It's half his movement, so is that 15 for Fernie, or is he?
Yes, 15. Yeah, half of it. So
Right.
he's going to move over towards here, towards the fireplace.
Okay, just to kind of get him out of the way. Okay, so with Gordok's interaction, is this thing close enough that he can grab his hand axe out?
Hmm.
Or is it kind of like on the side of his body where you'd have to move around him?
It's kind of going to be wedged into where one of its legs are.
Okay, I was just wondering if it's something that he could kind of get at easily. In that case, he's just going to make a second attack.
Okay. Your second attack misses. It's
Okay.
got a sense of where you are.
Okay. In fact, just given like its thing, so if I was to move to about here, so I'm not kind of moving out of its striking range. So if I move like from here to, I'm still within 5 feet of it, right?
You are, yes.
So I'm basically doing that to see whether that's going to incur disadvantage because of the deafness. Because if he kind of thinks I'm there just because I hit him, if I might turn into a different position.
You are still within 5 feet of it, so I'm going to say it's still able to track you.
Right. Okay. So is it just able to feel like the motions of my feet or something?
Effectively.
Okay. Fair enough.
You are point blank on it, so.
Fair enough. In that case, I'm probably just going to stay where I am then, or wherever I was. Okay. I got that way under his turn then.
Fernie is clutching his chest tightly, and he's going to run over towards Lucinda. Kill it, please. He's giving the help action. He grabs a random rock from the floor and throws it at him. And he ends his turn.
So that's basically giving Lucinda advantage on whatever she does next.
Yes, or disadvantage on a save. I don't know if that's a specific ruling, but that's what I'm ruling for it for now.
Yeah, but I
Now
can't use that because it can't hear me.
True. Now it's the big thing's turn. It's going to go straight for you, Gordak, twice again.
Hey.
You've engaged it, so it's paying attention to you now.
That makes sense. First.
It snaps that's the first attack.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. So it misses.
Oh, it misses.
Snapping
Okay.
at you just goes over your shoulder.
Right.
Second attack.
If it's with disadvantage, yeah, it's going to miss again.
It misses even further. Instead, taking a chomp right out of the wall, pulling back and throwing the stones around.
Okay.
As it does this, it moves to the side slightly, blocking the doorway. As you see, the wood is giving away underneath it. It starts to suddenly start to move around its legs, trying to find new boards to stand on. But you see in the holes where the boards fell through, there's just darkness beneath you.
Oh, that's not good.
You start to hear a creaking as well coming from floorboards all over the room.
Okay, so you're not good.
Lucinda, it's your turn.
Well, slightly concerned by the creaking of boards, but hoping they hold a little bit longer. can I move a little closer to it, do my attack, and move away from it again?
But yeah, you can.
I'm not getting into melee range. I'm staying outside. Melee range is 5 feet, right?
It
This
is,
thing
yes.
I
Normally.
don't know if any creatures have a larger melee range.
Some do, yes, but you're fine.
Okay. So, if I move towards the chairs...
Mhm.
Okay, moving there, and then I'm going to use my crossbow. I had said I have it out already.
Yep.
So
It'd only be a distraction to get out anyway, so.
yeah, but I already had it out. I didn't put it
Mhm.
away because I was telling them mean things.
Ooh. You fire your crossbow bolt, and it seems to get lodged in part of the carapace on top, just by one of the joints. It doesn't do any damage.
The thing has an AC of higher than 19.
Yep.
Screw me. I'm moving back to my original position. Since I used half my movement to get there, I should have half my movement to go back in.
Yep. I think also if you had multi-attack, you can move in between your attacks. So you can choose it whenever you want. Do you end your turn?
Yes, I end my turn.
What was your buff for that attack? +4. Oh, a shame. Dareth. Oh, I forgot to give the little guy a turn. Oh well.
Have I seen? Oh shit! Hang on. Booted me out of Roll20. Have I seen what's been going on with the box?
Hey,
With
Gordak fished it out of. where it was
Yeah,
on your
I mean, I
person,
think
so
you would have
know about it.
noticed.
Yes.
Okay, can I? If there is any bits on the ground, can I quickly scoop one up? Like put it in a pocket.
It will provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and take this thing down in front of me then. Let's bring it down.
Wait. That hits. You smack it on the side of the head, and one of its mandibles kind of goes a bit loose, and it kind of slants to the side. So, do you follow it up or anything?
No.
Okie dokie. Gordak, your turn.
Right. Okay, so like when you said that the boards are falling away, is that happening all over the room right now?
It is focused on where it is, but you can see, well, I say specifically, you can hear that the boards at this all around the room are straining.
Right. The boards that are underneath this thing, did you say it's just like a black abyss below, like an unnatural abyss?
Seems to be the same as what you saw in the other hall
Okay.
by the crates in the back.
Right. Okay. Let me just think for a couple of seconds. Right. I think Gordak is going to make.
Lucky outfit.
What was that say?
I like the outfits.
Which outfits?
Cute, Sarah.
You talking to Sarah?
Oh, right. Sorry,
Yeah, come in,
I
show
couldn't.
Papa.
I couldn't see. Sorry.
It's a new onesie she just delivered.
Oh, that's pretty cute. Okay. Gordak is going to make an attack.
Hits.
Right, I think Gordak is going to expend another superiority die here. This time he is going to go for a menacing attack. So first of all, I'll add the damage. It's a
Also got to roll the damage as well.
Yeah, I know. I was just kind of Doing out of order. Okay, so it takes 17 damage, and then it has to make a DC for a Wisdom saving throw.
And that is a +3 for the. No, +2 for this guy, sorry. It fails.
Right. What I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to. I mean, obviously, with frightened, it can't move towards me, but given it's kind of a base intelligence creature, would it instinctively try to move away from me on my next turn? I'm basically trying to get it up to move off this spot.
Is that status effect specifically that it tries to get away, or?
I'll tell you the description. So, it's frightened of you until the end of your next turn. So no, it doesn't specifically do that. I'm just trying to make an argument, basically.
Bryson would be that as disadvantage on attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, and it can't move towards the source of its fear.
I'd probably say it wouldn't move away.
Right, okay, that's fair enough then. Right, I suppose Godak's just going to try and attack again in that case.
Your
15.
second one misses.
Fair enough, I didn't think it would. Okay. Yeah, I think Godak will end his turn then in that case.
Good okay. Just going to skip over Fernie's turn briefly. As you make that second attack, it kind of rears up backwards, where its forward legs going into the air, and then it slams them back down and roars at you, and it does so. The floor starts to buckle, and this time it starts to give way underneath. You hear a splintering of wood all around the room, and suddenly the floor starts to give way. Then you're all suddenly falling. And you land in a large cavern. It hits the ground hard. I will roll it saves in a moment. Everybody make me a dex save. Beat 8.
With chest. Oh. Beat 8.
Gonna
Of course. Of course.
rearrange everyone's.
Wow.
Wow, do we really only roll 10 things?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's just wow. Actually, you were a bit more of that.
Strange.
That's something special.
It really is.
This thing managed to succeed. But given its size, I'm going to give it disadvantage. Still succeeded. Okay. I'm just going to say you all take a d8 then.
How about Fernie? Did he?
Come on, do you really think? Actually, he passed. Good.
I don't know. He could pass somehow. We did so. Okay, so we
Well,
all.
he has that little bit of extra space when he's falling to readjust himself quickly. He goes into a little bit of a roll. He manages to land all right.
Fair enough. Okay, so we take a d8. Did you say?
Yeah, everyone takes a d8 bludgeoning. And
Right.
you're currently prone.
Are you rolling the d8?
No, you each roll a d8.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll roll for myself. Ha! Rolling low for once actually worked in my favour. Okay, just waiting. Did Lucinda and Darfo yet?
I'll take that.
6-2. Oh.
Ooh, how?
Fuck me.
Oh. Okay. So, it's still technically my turn, isn't it? Or did that end my turn?
You had already ended your turn. It was technically Fernie's turn.
I did my second attack. I don't remember stating I ended. Because you said that the floor
You
collapsed
said
as
you'd
I...
end it there. I said then I would
Oh!
skip Fernie's turn.
Fair enough. No, you're right. Sorry, I apologise.
So you're currently prone in front of it. It is going to make an attack against you twice.
It's going to be a regular attack because it would have
Yes, it
disadvantage from
is.
being frightened. Okay.
And I'm outright going to say that the little thing, when that fell, it just got crushed.
Okay. Both of them would hit. Wow.
Ow. Sheesh. Okay.
I'm just thinking. I'm glad that isn't damage. Yet.
Boop. Oh. It outright slams both of its forward pincers straight down into your back.
So do I take 21 damage?
You do, yes.
Ouch. That's a big ouch. Okay.
What happened to the music box on the fall?
As the music box fell, it landed with a lot of the debris. And it's just going. I'm going to draw a little box for it to where it
Actually,
landed.
I'm going to, just considering that Gordak smashing it with the glaive was enough to break it apart. Did it break apart again due to the fall?
I'd say yeah. It's got no way of saving itself, so
Yeah, so basically it kind of resets the timer of it reassembling is essentially what I'm asking.
You could assume so.
Yay.
Okie, Lucinda, your turn.
Where's the box?
It's a
No,
little
no,
square.
she's screaming to the others.
I assume Gordak and Darth would be able to see the remains of the box.
I say you're a bit occupied, Gordak.
That's reasonable.
I think Darius is apparently also occupied, or
She's just not talking.
What?
Lucinda was asking where's the box.
It's a bit. There's a bit here, a bit over there. It might be still a bit up there. It's smashed to bits.
Main box is right there. But then again, Darius not been looking at it, so.
Yeah, there's nothing looking at it. Dang it. Player knowledge versus character knowledge is getting in my way right now.
I suppose, like, she could just use an interaction to perception, maybe?
No. Lucinda doesn't know yet about the restoring itself.
Oh no, I meant just to discern the location of the box, not to understand that.
No, I would need to know about the restoring too.
To make that suggestion. Okay, fair enough.
But if she thinks it's in pieces, she won't act. This is really like, I can't do anything but shoot at it. I'm getting up. Is that my action or my movement?
It would be half your movements.
Alright, I'm standing up.
Okie dokie, you are now stood up. You're a bit dirty from the fall, bits of wood sticking out your hair. Your hair's come undone slightly. Sorry, it's got a message popping up. Then go away.
Very uninhabited. About that, but I'm assuming I'm a little focused on the big guy. I will take another crossbow hit at it. The help action expired, right? That's only one turn.
Yes, and you kind of effectively skipped his last turn. You're not quite adjusted to the instant you get up, you get a little bit of vertigo, and you fire off your crossbow a bit too soon. And it just hits one of the walls, embedding itself.
I end my turn.
Gareth.
Alright, I'm gonna get up off the floor. And I'm gonna mutter a prayer to myself and use Channel Divinity.
Okay.
The preserve life can restore 20 HP around to people. So I'll give. What's Gordak's half? What's half your health?
It would be. We'll call it 25. It's 49.
What are you at right now? I
11.
can't see the health bar.
I'm at 11 hit points right now.
Okay, I think it can only take you up to half.
Yeah, it can.
So I'll bring you up to half and give the rest to Lucy.
So you'd be giving me. So 10 would take me up to 21, and another 4 would take me up to 25. So that would be up. So you'd be giving the remaining to Lucy.
Yeah.
I can only
actually.
take one or
Lucinda can
two,
only take one.
Oh.
I'll let you
depending on
answer.
how you say it. If you say 12 or
I say you can have an extra one. So go up to
Uh,
12 because 12 would be fine. Yeah.
okay.
yeah, depending on how you do the half. But if you round up, then it's 12. I'm at half.
I actually think I can get us all back to half actually, because I don't see what Fern is at.
Bernie's
Yeah.
over half still.
Oh, well, I've got enough to bring all three of us up to half, with some left over that I can't use, but that's fine.
So would that put me up to 25 or 24? Sorry, just to clarify.
25.
25, okay.
Yeah, so what will bring us all to half? I'm on 19.
19. What's Lucy on?
12.
Is on 12. Was only if
Bernie doesn't get it.
Yeah, because he's on over half.
See?
I can actually tell that on here as well. Okay.
Was that your action or bonus?
Yeah, it's an action. So I want to go and scoop up some of the box parts. These things here, are these like pillars or?
Yeah, they
What
are pillars that are connected to the ceiling, basically.
Okay, how wide is this passage over here? Is it 5 foot wide?
That is just about 5 foot.
Okay, I'll scoop up the bits and I'll scream to the others. Get down that passage. We can bottleneck it. It can't get us all. And I'll go and wait by the entrance, using the rest of my movement, and that's me done.
Okie dokie. Godak, your turn.
Right. Okay, so
I say that you were able to scoop up the main part of the box, by the way. When you said you were scooping up bits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying attention to it?
I think I've seen it reforming.
okay, so
Yes,
I am.
I'd say that in the process of you picking it up, you'll have seen a gear pop in place in the box as you were looking down at it briefly. Now go on.
Okay, so I'm just going to say so. Right. Let me just see how far this is. Okay, this is probably going to be a bit risky, but I'm going to have to try it. Gordak is going to move 5 feet away, so he is going to provoke an opportunity attack from this thing.
Does not hit.
Right, okay. The reason I'm doing that is he can still hit it with his glaive because it's got a reach of 10 foot. And what's that? Yeah. Basically, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do menacing attack again, and I'm going to basically use the fact that it can't come towards me to try. So, yeah, in fact, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. I'm going to make first attack.
Hits.
Okay, going to do menacing attack again. So that's an extra 8. Needs to roll a DC 14.
1 second, let me start up the damage first. So that is 17.
Did you
Oh,
say?
sorry.
Did you say?
9
Oh,
plus
the
8
damage.
damage. 17 damage total.
I'm also getting messages pop up at the same time. I'm blocking things. Okie dokie. And now it was a wisdom, was that?
Yeah, wisdom. Okay, it fails. So it's afraid of me until the next turn. So basically, it can't move towards me. So I'm going to make my second attack with the glaive. That's going
It's
to
becoming
miss.
a pattern.
It is my second attack every time. Right. Gordak is going to. If Gordak moves 5 feet back, will he be blocking Dareth, or can he get around me if I move to here?
You can move through each other. Generally, I'm pretty sure that's the general rule of
Right.
thumb.
So he's moved 5 feet. So I'm going to have Gordak move to about here. So the idea being is he can't move towards the source of his fear. We're frightened. Just double check that is correct. Okay. Creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, as long as I'm within its line of sight, which technically uses sound, but I'm guessing it'd be able to assume that since...
I'll still use the same assumption, just for
Yeah.
use sake.
Yeah, okay. That will be the end of Gordak. So it's afraid until the end of my next turn, just to clarify.
Okie dokie. In that case, it's now Fernie's turn. Fernie is going to pick up a rock from the floor and throw it at it, and he's going to shout over towards Dereth. You're better than me! Hit it with your crossbow! Give you the help action.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Lucinda, your turn. I'll say move back 5 foot.
Lucinda is going to, again, try her crossbow.
Fernie will give a little kind of sheepish look at you. Sorry.
Not
You
this
raise-
one hit, please.
Nope. Yeah, it does.
I was gonna tell you, screw you. I'm not playing.
You fire your crossbow, and the bullet goes straight into the gap in its carapace between its rear leg and the main back. Oh, wow. Wow. Ow. I feel sorry for you. Ow. That hurt me, not the monster.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically you are the monster, so it did hurt you.
Oh, well.
You know what? Roll for psychic damage again.
Yeah, sure. Roll psychic damage against me.
Well, I would still like to move towards the others. Like, use my full movement to get to the side of the wall.
Okay, go ahead.
And there I will end my turn.
Okie dokie. Now it's round to Dereth.
All right, I'll take the little man's word. Pull the crossbow and shoot.
Back with advantage. Wow.
Wow!
Ooh,
Like night
that's-
and day.
Wow, all right. I didn't even see the crit fail for the first one.
You crit.
Roll your damage. Double damage die. You don't get sneak attack though.
Damn
'cause
it.
it's- yeah. Nothing's up close to it.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
So
If I was a swashbuckler rogue, I think I get that on any advantage attack, but I'm not.
So piercing damage. Why is it? Bloody hell. Why is there an extra? Why is it 2 piercing damage? Oh, it's a critical one. So is it 9 damage?
Piercing and then critical piercing. So 9 total, yeah.
The original piercing damage was roll the 4 plus 2. So depending on what you double.
Oh, it's just
You-
automatically done the extra dice, so we're just doing the extra roll. So yes, just 9
Yeah.
damage.
9, hey.
So
You fire your
that would
bolts.
be 9 or.
And it jams straight into its jaw as it has its mouth exposed and mandibles pulled to the side. Kind of shakes its head back slightly. And you end your turn.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
And unfortunately, I have to dip out.
Yes. Well,
I apologise, guys.
Do you
no
move?
worries. I hope you have a nice night at work.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Oh, can I use the rest of my
Absolutely.
move? Can I just use my move to go there? I don't know if there's enough of a gap.
You have to go past him.
Okay, I'll go past him.
Yep, okie dokie.
All right.
Right,
Good
see you in
night,
bed.
guys.
Good night.
Good night.
You know?
Okie dokie. We'll be continuing on with the fight just to finish it off, and he's already given me his actions in PM.
I mean, we should resolve this, I think.
You should soon. He's quite hurt.
I-
Godak, your turn.
Whoa, quite hurt.
True, yes.
Okay. So. Right, so Godak saw that Fernie hasn't moved. Okay. I think Godak is going to use his second hand axe because he didn't reclaim the first one. He's going to try and hit him on the side to try and make him think that there is an attacker on that side of him. Does that have to be
Okey-dokey.
a cold shot or should I just roll normally?
Roll normally, it would depend on how well you hit.
Fair
Whether you
enough.
succeed.
Uh,
Miss. You throw it, and you think you got it just right. You let go, and it curves as it throws and just hits it straight on the head, straight head first, and just bounces off the carapace.
fair enough. Okay, so it still thinks it's in front. Okay, so oh, sorry, go
Question
on.
on that. What about that first hand axe?
The
Did
first
it
hand
fall
axe.
down, you said?
No, it's lodged on one of its
It
legs.
lodged in.
Oh, it lodged in the
Yeah.
creature.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it's like wasn't that lodged in the wood, and then the wood gave way? So
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing you could say it came off, but if it's lodged in there, I assumed it was still stuck in, and I don't really want to go back towards it. So, okay, I think Godak is going to use his interaction to just say out loud, suggestion, retreat. And with that, Godak is going to move up to here. Is that close enough for him to see whatever this is?
I'd just say yes. It seems to be a passageway that kind of leads up and out.
Okay.
So it's blocked by some rocks.
Right, so I think it was 20 feet to get to there, so I think Godak is going to use his remaining 10 feet there. So he's used his action already. Okay, I don't suppose he could use his bonus action to try and move that stuff, could he?
No, that would have to be the
It'd have to
action.
be an action. Fair. Okay, ends his turn.
Okie dokie. It's now Fernie, and he's going to run around the back, and he's kind of going to stay here hiding, and then shout to Lucinda. You hit it last time. You can do it again. Help action again. And now it's the big guy's turn. Let's have a little look-see on something.
He isn't afraid anymore, so he can move towards this direction just to make you aware. At me.
It is going to move forward, and then it tries to poke its head through the small, tight area. It sees Dereth. It burrs its mandibles at it, shaking from side to side, pulls back slightly, and then it digs one of its claws into the earth and starts to dig away at the stone, carving through a new path, getting closer to Dereth, and takes 2 bite attacks at him.
it can dig that much and attack.
It's just its movements. It has burrowing speed.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna hit him.
Oof, yeah, that's going to hurt him. Well, sorry, Dereth. What if he wants to roll up a new character?
Oh no.
I'm
God.
not going to give the extra damage die because he's not here. I don't want to kill his character when he's not here.
Could you just
I'm really
imagine?
glad they did not
Could
give
you
him the extra
imagine
damage
that
die.
if you're having a shit day at work after he left and you get a text and you just say, by the way, your character's dead? Oh no. So how much damage did he take?
13 piercing.
Oh, yikes.
As it stabs straight in at him and catches him straight across one of the joints of his armor.
That is a big yikes.
Yep. This guy hits him like a truck.
Really
Goddamn.
is.
It's only +4 to the damage.
He's a D10 now,
No.
Doom.
True, but I don't normally roll high like that when I do it.
Well,
Lucinda's turn.
now you know how it feels. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Well, Lucinda is not so thrilled on how the crossbow is going. She's going to move into melee range now and try to use her rapier.
Go ahead, make your attack. No advantage. Nope. You try to pierce in, and one of its legs just simply knocks it to the side as it's trying to burrow in a bit more. She currently
In theory,
experiencing
there's
what
two weapon
I
fighting. I never said that I moved the crossbow away, but
it needs to be a light crossbow.
It's a light crossbow.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, a hand crossbow. Sorry, not a light crossbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-handed weapon with light property.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say I inspire. Oh, Darius, but yeah, inspire Darius, but I don't know if that even helps any. But also, I don't know how far people are away. Okay, yeah. Still going to do that, giving inspiration to Darius.
Okie dokie. He gets a D8, is it? At the moment.
Yeah, 1d8.
Okie dokie. And you end your turn.
Yes, was that I end my turn. Oh, no, actually, no. I'm going to move out of melee range again.
Because it's specifically burrowing, I'm going to say you're able to do it without provoking opportunity attack.
Dang it! In that case, doesn't matter. I want to provoke
Without
the attack.
provoke. Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm going to stick to what I said. It's an opportunity attack.
Well, in that case, it doesn't
No, I
help.
was thinking I was being nice.
No.
Yeah, I think it's just because trying to get attention off Dareth.
Yeah, and part of that. But actually, yeah. You know what I want to do, right, Doom?
Possibly? Do you end your turn?
Yes, I end my turn. Since you're not doing what I want.
Dareth, your turn. Alright. How can I do with Dareth? I should have asked him to link me to his character sheet so I knew all the options.
Hang
on top
on.
of the things he said.
If you give me a moment, I'll go on.
To be honest,
I can go on to campaigns and tell you. Give me a second.
Oh, he's part rogue, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, I need to know his bonus actions in that case.
As I say, if you give me just a second, I'll tell you. Right, okay, so he's got crossbow, dagger, mace, channel divinity, turn undead. He's also got spiritual weapon. And he's also got...
Is disengage a bonus action yet?
He has sneak attack. Let me just go into features and traits. He has expertise. I do not. I think uncanny action is level 2, isn't it? In rogue.
Okie dokie.
Which is
That case, he's going to use his action to disengage, and he's going to run away further down the corridor to get some distance between him and the creature. Okay, now it's going to be your turn, Gordak.
Right. Okay. So Gordak sees these stones. So are they big enough they can move him away with relatively little effort, or would he have to take quite some time to get through this?
It would take a bit of time and some rolls.
Right.
In a moment.
Okay, there isn't really many other options. I think he is just going to use his action to just start to try and clear a path, because that thing's probably just going to keep boring towards us. Okay. What's the roll?
Roll strength.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't move a single one of them.
Right. Okay, I think interaction. Gordak's just going to say to Dareth, suggestion. Some assistance would be nice. With that, he ends his turn. Can't really do much else.
What are you doing, you lump of metal? Can't quite get his accents. Fernie? What the heck will Fernie do now?
Cow in a ball. Actually, no, don't have him do something somewhat useful if you can help it.
He's got to use his get out of jail free card here. He roots around in his bag and pulls out a scroll and faces the scroll towards the creature. Well, he faces it just a bit away from the creature. A bolt of light suddenly shoots out from the scroll and lands against the cave wall. And the creature needs to make I believe it's a dex save. It's dex save.
And it's being hit from the back.
It's hitting over here, though, specifically so it doesn't catch you.
No, but he's getting hit from the back where he couldn't make an attack of opportunity before. He's deaf, he can't see.
He's eating food. I'll give him disadvantage.
Thank you.
Okay. I did not set a DC for this. I'm just going to say it's 13. It fails. Okie dokie. That's the right dice, isn't it? Yes. Still not quite enough. Okay. There's a sudden explosion of fire and sound and light as a fireball shoots out from Fernie and hits the wall here, capturing the creature in the side. It burns up the entire right side of the creature and it screeches, but it's still alive just. That's the end of Fernie's turn. Lucinda. Actually, no, sorry. It's the big guy. How should he react to that?
I mean, he's going to feel it, obviously, and he's going to assume that it's going to come over
He is going to start to burrow further away from the searing pain in this direction. Lucinda?
I mean, there's no path on the map, but I'm assuming the path he's burrowing is...
Basically, he's creating a path as he's digging out the dirt and stone. Do you take a reaction?
I would like to take my action.
Reaction.
Reaction to it.
It's still its turn.
Oh, I can, but I notice it moving away. Yeah, I'm slashing at it.
Oh yeah. Slash away. I'll give you advantage. As you swipe in, a rock bounces off your rapier and sets you off target. Okay, so the big guy is going to still be going in the vague direction of where you guys were going. It's screeching, it's getting closer and closer. And now it's Lucinda's turn.
Is there any point I can move to where I have a visual on him?
I'd say there's a path behind it. It's not collapsed inwards.
Okay.
Given the size of it.
I'm going so that I can see it, and I'm gonna shoot again.
Shoot away.
Alright. One thing I'm not quite sure right now. With Shatter, it's thunder. So it's a noise. So because it's deaf, it doesn't hit it right. Been assuming it is.
If it describes it as being a noise, then
A
no.
sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense.
Yeah, if it's been deafened, you won't be able to hear it, so it won't affect it.
So
Same as with mockery.
What is the What's the duration of deafness, I wonder?
Maybe a minute.
Yeah, so I don't think it's
Probably.
been 10 rounds, yeah.
Nope, it says not.
It just felt like a long encounter, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's feeling long, but yeah. Basically, thank you, Derek. You completely rendered me useless.
Isn't that with 2 different spells and 2 different campaigns? It backfired. But to be fair, it has been useful as well. It just
It's
not for
double.
your character.
Yeah, it's been useful for everyone else. It's just for me, all my magic, everything is based around sound. Like Lucy's a musician. So yeah, thanks. Anything I can do to harm, and you stupid guys still haven't given me the clue that the music box is resembling.
Yeah, I
Screw
suppose.
you for that.
Godak is being trying to run for his life, so it's probably not the first thing that he's thought about. Or he's got that one-track mind to just retreat that he probably doesn't. Is low on his list of priorities, but it's obviously not the same list of priorities as everyone else. Anyway.
Oh, Lucinda, what are you doing? Oh, do you end your turn?
Yeah. This has been so fun so far.
I feel sorry. I really do. I know that pain because I played early bard. Just the lack of bonus action economy alone.
Well, again, it's like last time I was able to do something, and I was able to do quite a bit, but now.
I wish I'd maybe weakened it a bit, but you know what? No, this is the big encounter, so no, not weaken it. No.
No, it's not you. I mean, it's literally it's the deafen thing that took me out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not you. It's it's Darius. I'm not happy with right now.
Dareth, speaking of, is now going to raise his crossbow.
Can I just ask a question, actually?
Go on.
You said that this thing was borrowing a path, but did you specify that it actually had borrowed through to the point? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
The metal man. Why don't you just try hitting it? With that, he's going to fire his crossbow. I don't know what his modifiers are. Shit. Modifier.
Okay, modifier to
+4.
What are you? Oh, thank you. You've got it up to.
Light crossbow is +4, and it's 1d8 +2.
Basically, everything he's got is +4.
I should just ask him to link me. That would have been the smart thing.
You should be able to access it under the campaigns
yes,
tab
but it means
as well.
jumping through a bunch of stuff and it takes time.
Indeed.
Okay. So the bolt pings straight in and goes into another one of the gaps in its carapace, and a lot of blood starts to seep out of it. It seems like his front legs start to become weaker. And Godak, it's your turn.
What's the status of the music box right now?
Dareth picked it up and threw it into his back.
So I don't know. Okay. Godak is going to move, so he's going to use the reach property of his weapon to strike at this thing from...
You would need to move past it, you can't occupy the same space.
Yeah.
Small.
So yeah, I'm going to have to move. Can I move there?
Oh yes, move to the next one along that wall that you just walked into.
So I have to get within 5 feet of it, basically. Is it actually... Is it within 5 feet? I just want to...
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go into attack range. Great. Okay, so... I'm going to do that. Okay, that's not going to hit. 25 will hit them. 4, 6.
Wow. Okay. You swing in with the second attack, and you cleave part of its jaw straight off. The lower jaw coming completely loose.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks up at you. You can see it in pain, blood pouring out of its mouth, but it's still standing somehow.
Okay, that's all you can do.
Bernie is going to come running up behind Lucinda, notch an arrow,
Can you have
fire.
him to my side?
It flies down and just lands in the floor at the bottom of it. God damn it, I thought I was going to be a hero. He looks up at you, Lucinda. Sorry.
Eyebrows raised way high. He gets the full intense of my really, really dark stare.
Dies for heart attack on the spot.
Good luck. You get a help action. Big guy's turn. It is very fucking hurt right now, so it's only going to take one attack. It's going to try to... Actually, you know what? No. It's going to do something else. Something that I did not make any use of, which I should have done.
Oh no.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to kill you if I do that. It's going to make an attack against you. 19 doesn't hit, does it?
It does not.
So it swings down one of its forward claws and misses, instead just cleaving out more of the rock and dirt. And that's the end of its turn. Lucinda.
Good job you have that advantage.
You fire the bolt and it goes straight through one of the gaps in the carapace on its back. And as you hit it, it suddenly jolts and stiffens. You hear a wheezing noise coming out of what's left of its mouth, and it collapses.
So after not being able to do anything for the whole fight, the first time you get a solid hit, you get it.
Well,
He
that's
does.
my second hit.
Well, first solid hit, because the first was a natural one. Oh,
No, no,
bloody-
no. I mean, I had another time I hit it before.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
I hit for like 2 damage before.
Yeah, that's what I meant, but that was a natural one, but I think you got +1 from the damage or something like that. I don't know.
And with that, combat ends. You're in a
Right.
cave. It's dark, cold, dusty. There's no other noise.
Okay, Gordak is immediately going to take the box from Dareth, and he is actually going to tell Lucinda about it now, considering that he wasn't able to do so earlier. Or he's going to call her over, hand it to her, and he's going to start trying to remove the rocks from here.
I would like to see if there's some spell on it. There's like,
Roll Arcana.
it looks like there's some magic on it to me.
You can sense a lot of magic emanating from the box. You just can sense nothing but pure arcane energy coming from it.
So I can assume it's pretty high magic.
Yes.
All right, I'm outright gonna ask if I try to use the spell magic on it. It's basically useless.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
What do you need? Does it you need to roll, or does it have a resist roll?
Choose one creature or object or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. That sounds like I do. My spell casting is charisma, so it would be a +3, right?
Roll.
There you go. Sorry. I'm assuming it's a spell. Whatever's on it is higher than 3rd level.
Okie dokie, roll spell attack.
So d20 +3.
Yes. As you cast this on it, you don't really feel like you're making any progress.
That's meets it beats it, isn't it? It's a
That'd
3rd
only
level
be
spell.
that'd be if what was cast on it was a 3rd level spell.
No, that is if it's 4th level or higher. If it's 3rd level or below, it dispels immediately.
Yes.
If it's 4th
If
level or
It
higher,
was.
Hmm?
If it was. You don't know.
okay, so no effect.
No effects.
So there's no spell effect on it.
You were not able to dispel any effects on it.
But it is mending itself.
It says yes.
Okay, I'm not conceptually like me, the player's not
Uh,
doing this.
If, for instance, if you had a 4th level spell, you'd have to beat a 14. If you had a 6th level spell, a 16.
Oh, the spells level. Okay,
Yes.
that spells level, not okay. I was thinking my spells level.
No.
That's how I was reading it. So yeah, I was misreading them. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
So as I mentioned, Gordak is going to just try and move these stones. Can Dareth assist him with that?
I'd say you're just able to do it now. You want to do the checks, given you're no longer in combat. It takes a little bit of time for you to move the stones to one side. And you see a passageway that opens up into.
Okay, so Godak will walk back over to here to Fernie and Lucinda and report that the passageway is open, and he'll ask, question, did you find anything of interest on that object?
There's magic in it. It's too strong for me to break. By the way, what's that over there in the corner?
I was just about to ask myself. It appears to be a receptacle of some description.
Should we have a look?
Since there is no imminent danger, I do not see a reason not to.
You move over to the chest. It seems to be a small, ornate chest. There's a few other bits and pieces dotted around it. Other receptacles. Roll investigation.
Which one of us?
Searching it.
Fair enough, so me then. Because Lucinda mentioned it, so I wasn't sure.
I'm looking too. So, does he have
Advantage.
advantage?
Thank you.
I hadn't even seen the roll. Sorry, I said that because I was still checking out even what my advantage, my modifier was.
I thought you were going to say that one is a mimic. Oh,
No,
You
no.
start by
I-
looking at the chest, you turn around and you sit on it. And then Lucinda raises an eyebrow at you and you go, oh. You stand up, turn around.
It's just such like, I misunderstood. You wanted me to open the receptacle.
Yes, darling. Please,
Oh.
I want to see inside.
Alright, now I've lost my notes for exactly what the roll was going to be. Bear with me for 1 moment.
Sort of like opens the chest. It's like the contents inside are just still buffering.
Wow. Okay, roll 3 D100s.
I remember how well this went last time.
Watch everybody get the same hat again.
Yeah.
And roll them separately. Each. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, as you open the chest and you root around inside it, you pull out a bag. As you look into the bag, you see it seems to open up a lot more as you look down into it. You have a bag of holding.
Yay.
Ooh.
First time I've actually had one of these.
You also pick up a small brooch and an amulet.
So pick up a brooch and amulet.
Actually, I'm sorry, I said what they asked before I end up losing my place. Which one was 31? A brooch of shielding and an amulet of proof against detection and location.
Let me just go ahead and write those next two down. So it was a bag of
Ooh,
holding.
that looks pretty.
What was the
Looking at
second item? Sorry.
Brooch of shielding.
Okay, and the last
Amulet of proof against detection and location.
amulet against detection location.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Would we have any notion of knowing what any of these things are in character, or are you just telling this
I'd
also for
say-
convenience sake?
As said for convenience sake, but you'd be able to assume what the bag of holding is.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll probably just identify those
No.
next session.
And also, you have something else to roll as well. And the right page. Okay, roll one more D100.
Okay.
Nice. Roll 2d4. Wow. Okay. You get 8 art objects, each worth 250 gold pieces each.
Okay. I CSA of the best rolls for last.
It seems so. You also get an additional magic item roll.
Wow.
So do you want to write down the art object thing?
Are you sure I'm not dreaming at the moment? This doesn't feel right.
Well, you know, Elf's not here, so let's retcon the entire thing. and
No. This is. I'm fine with this being as it is. Okay. What are the art objects, please?
It's 8 of them worth 250 gold each.
Okay, so we'll just say that. Objects worth 250 gold each. What I'll do is after the session's over, I'll just put all this stuff into chat and we can kind of divvy it up.
Okay.
Okay,
And now roll another D100.
Dips on the brooch.
Oh wow, you can get some good stuff in this one as well. Definitely is the right table. God damn.
did I get something good?
You get a spell guard shield.
Doesn't sound bad.
Doesn't sound bad now.
That sounds really good, actually. Okay. Awesome.
Okie dokie. So yeah, that's all the loot from the chest. Damn, you guys cleared out.
I mean, considering we almost died.
Okie dokie. With your treasure in hand, you start to make your way back to the winding, turning pathway. And I assume you start to make your way out through the pathway you just opened.
Yeah, Godak would, unless Lucinda wants to do anything else or Fernie.
She was just trying to get her hands on the brooch.
I mean,
It looked pretty.
Godak could hand the brooch over to her. Doesn't really care.
Well, we can suss it out in chat.
Yeah,
later.
what I'll do is I'll just put the full list and links to what each of the stuff does, so Alf can look over it as well.
Lowest they see.
Okie doke.
Okay, you guys make your way out, and you find yourselves back up in the tunnels. I just moved Elf's tokens, got to move the rest of your guys. Back up to a way that you've already been through, one of the open areas a bit more to the north.
Just moving past the bugs. Hey, don't mind us. We're just leaving with all the loot.
You guys make your way up, and you start to hear a series of clicks coming from deeper in the caves behind you. They seem to be getting louder, building steadily. You start hearing the scraping against stone. Then rounding the corner, you see first one head, then several, followed by
Right,
more.
are we seeing this
and
behind
more.
us?
Yep.
Okay, I think at this point, Gordak would just be kind of like tugging on like Fernie's sides to just kind of prompt him to run.
No.
I think
That's
we
where we end
would.
off the session.
Fair enough.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I feel sorry for you, Pam. Yep. All things done with the best intentions.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well. Okay. So that's going to be it for tonight. So we should be back with Horde the Drunk Queen tomorrow at 7 o'clock, hopefully.
Right, sounds good to me.
Okay. And with that, guys, should we speak to you next time? Good night.